Outside the rabbit fence of the kitchen garden, there's an old bramble hedge. It's got some coppiced hazel in it. Now, coppiced hazel, it's an ancient technique actually. It's a way of growing these plants, making them last for a long time, not to get nuts, but to get lovely, sturdy, straight bits of timber. Because what happens is this tree is allowed to grow for 5, maybe 10 years, after which it's cut right down to its ankles and then regrows from the base again. But what you get when you have a coppiced plant isn't just a hazel that lives indefinitely. You get really good material for making pea sticks and supports for your garden. Now, it doesn't need saying, this end of the year, obviously birds are starting to build nests. This clearly doesn't have any in it, but it is worth a check. And if there are any nesting birds, you can't go near it till the back end of the year. Sawed out and then into the thick of it. With coppicing, the name of the game, it's a brutal business, is to chop your tree right down to its ankles to leave what's called a stool. And that's just a load of stems coming up right from the base of the ground. Now, the advantage of doing this and causing the plant to regrow all in one go is that all the stems, they're all cheek bejowl, fighting for light. And as they fight for light, they get drawn and stretch up towards the sunshine. And that makes them lovely, clean and straight and really useful in the garden. So, right the way down as low as you can with the saw. Lovely. And there we go, the first coppiced pole. It was never going to be easy, was it? It's always a game. Anyway, chop that to length. That's pole number 1. And you can see actually it's got a bit of a bend in it. I like that because stuff in the garden, you want it to have a bit of character. You don't want to look like it looks like it comes from a tube, do you? So yeah, nice and curved, lovely stuff. Let's grab a few more. That's about the right length there. That's for sticks. Now to get them in the ground. So these poles are quite hefty and it'd be a real game to get an end as thick as that into the soil. So here's a trick for sharpening them up. You sort of treat them like pencils. Get a block of wood, nice sharp little adze or bill hook or axe. So you have the pole upright, then you tilt it just on its edge and spin it, chopping your axe or your bill hook vertically up and down. It's so satisfying. Now the base of my wigwam is a circle, so I'm going to use one of the sticks like a big pencil to scribe the circle, the base, onto the soil. Like that. Make a few adjustments, make it look nice and tidy. Now this ground is quite hard, but I reckon I can get that in there. Bit of work, yeah. Wants to go in a few inches like that, lovely. Just so it's firm. If it's hard to get in the soil, use a spade just to make a slit, open up the ground, and that'll make sliding the hazel poles into that soil so much easier. Grab a step ladder, particularly if you've got a tall wigwam like I have, and then a bit of twine like that just to tie in the tops. Yeah, it gives a lot of strength just while I'm working. Right, upright, solid, that's good. This is my willow coppice. Now I planted this about 4 years ago, maybe 5, and I've been gathering little stems every single winter for use in the garden. Just chop back, you know, every now and then I chop the plant right down to its ankle, but I've got these on a stool because we have a bit of a deer problem and they've been taking these, but look how vivid and bright they are. This one is called Salix alba keromacina, if you're interested in the Latin name. And then I've got a dark one, chocolatey colour, it's called purpurea. And the mix of these two together with the hazel wound round that wigwam should look really well. I got my extra hazel, my decorative willow. Now to get weaving. You start with the bigger sticks, and what I'm going to do is make a spiral in and out of these uprights. These things have quite a bit of bend in them, and so I should be able to get them in and out and all the way up, nice and ornamentally. That always looks a bit looks a bit rough until you get going, but it will come good, I promise you. Now it's not just enough to go in and out of your hazel rods, the uprights. You've got a plait, i.e. take your hazel inside and outside of itself, because that is what gives the whole structure real strength. So I'm going to come in on the inside of that one, round there, and then, this is the genius, round the outside of that post. So this thing is now locked in place. That's going to hold the uprights together right the way up to the top of the support. Now I've got the hazel on, and you can see there's quite a few little sticky bits pushing out from the sides. Well, I like that because aesthetically it gives it something of the Jackson Pollocks. But more importantly for plants, there's more purchase there for them to grip onto, the tendrils to grab, and it will allow whatever I grow up this climate to spread, well, spread its wings. The willow, that's about aesthetics as well, but it also, it's because it's so bendy and malleable, this stuff is like rope. You can tie any bits that are a bit loose that you're not happy with, give the whole structure some proper strength. And you'll see as I wind this in, not only adds a pop of colour, I mean, look at that. It's like as malleable and easy to tie as rope. And you can get all the hazel that might be loose on here lashed down with this stuff without using a single bit of cord. All natural. And it is what it looked like in summer, covered in mashua, which is a type of tropiolum, a country cousin of nasturtium, similar peppery leaves. Rosie, honestly.